Hello everyone, my name is Tyler. I'm here from the Auroria TCG. You may have seen some of my Reddit posts or a couple of my clips on YouTube about the Kickstarter for this game, and today we're going to go over a video on how to play it. I'm going to have my brother Jordan with me here shortly, and we'll jump right into it. He'll probably have some questions. He has played before, so he's a little familiar with how the game goes. I want to state this because I feel like I'm going to need to state it every video. Not all of these cards are done with the official artwork. That's why we're doing the Kickstarter. It's so that we can accelerate the art team. Some of these are still AI. This deck is mostly done. This deck is mostly done. This is completely done. And these card backs are not the official card backs, although they will look something like this when the game is finally released. So take a quick gander here and select whatever deck you would like. This treasure chest is not it's a set one deck, but I mean you can play it if you want, but it's not a structure.
Position your card in the menu if it changes. We'll go with the far left one.
Oh, you can just click it and drag it. You want the blue one?
Yeah, I have to choose a spot and pick teal.
I'll take green. Yeah, hold your mouse on it. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
So first things first, your leader card goes in the leader zone, as you see here. The number on the left, this number here is your power. That number there is your influence. That's how much life you have. When that reaches 0, you die. So I'll be, excuse me, a little sick. I'll be using this calculator here to help keep track of that. And your deck goes in the deck zone. And you'll draw 7 after you shuffle it a bunch. You can push R on it, and that'll shuffle it. There you go. And then we'll roll this D20 to see who goes first. Alright, I'll go first. Got a pretty good hand, so I'm going to keep it. No mulligan. Oh, the mulligan rule is different. It's a selective mulligan, so you can put any number of cards from your hand back into your deck and shuffle and then draw the same amount. General rule of thumb, 2 energy cards is a pretty good start. Pretty decent. I don't have any creatures here, so actually I am going to mulligan this hand. I'm going to mulligan 2 cards. Still not great, but could be worse, I guess. You good with your hand?
I am gonna mulligan.
Okay. Now this deck is unique. It really plays around discarding stuff and using potion spells or spells on your opponent's turn. Because in this game, you and your opponent take turns in tandem. Only difference is, as the turn player, you can attack and the other player cannot. And creatures have summoning sickness. So I'll go first. So you draw first turn. I'll play an energy. So because I drew, he can draw if he'd like, and because I played an energy, he can play an energy if he'd like. And I don't have anything to play on my first turn, so I'm just going to pass.
Alright, I'm gonna draw. And play an energy. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna play this guy.
All right. You can tap your energy by highlighting them and then pushing E or Q on them, and that'll tap them.
Okay, and then I draw 3 and discard 2.
There's a way to zoom in on this, but I'll go here. So this is a potion spell. Now blue has a unique mechanic where potion spells, after you play them, they don't go to the grave, they become temporary energy, so they go untapped. And then when you use them, they go to the grave.
And I'll discard this one here.
Alright. I believe this guy has an on discard effect. Yep. Add 1 potion spell with energy cost of 1 from your deck to your hand and then shuffle. So if you right click your deck, you can go down to search and then you just click that and you can look through the whole thing. Here's some other important notes. I guess I could have mentioned at the beginning, but I didn't. Your backline, think of it as like a wall. Your backline creatures can't attack unless by card effect. And they cannot block for frontline creatures because they're behind them unless by card effect. So they block for your leader. So when a person declares an attack, let's say he declares an attack on me this turn, he wants to attack my leader, I can then block it with a backline card. But I cannot block with a frontline card. Think of the frontline as like an active battle zone. These cards are fighting each other, and your backline is protecting your leader.
Alright, I'm adding that to my hand.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Alright, so before you end turn, after you add that to your hand, I will tap 2 and play this Passage of Deception, which will grant my plant creatures +1/+1 on my turn. And then my turn comes back around, and I will draw 1. And you dealt that to me, but I will give it to you.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
If you hover your deck, you can push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever, and that's how many cards you'll draw. So I'll play an energy.
Alright.
No energy for him. Then I'm going to tap 3. Play another aura spell. So aura spells, they don't go away. They're like artifacts in Magic or field spells in Yu-Gi-Oh! They just stay around. So this aura spell, during my turn I can reveal the top 5 cards in my deck, then add up to 1 skillless rune or 1 plant type creature with an energy cost of 3 or less to my hand, then send the rest to the bottom. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to grab this guy. And I'll pull my deck. There we go. And then I'll pass. Tap me out. You can highlight all of them like so.
Alright, I'm going to draw.
Draw.
Let's see. Gonna play another one of these guys.
Oh Lord.
Tap 2. And let's draw 3.
So I feel like I'll be cheating you if I don't tell you, but there are cards in there. You kind of want to send your potions to the grave. You want to use them because there are cards in there that benefit from having them in the grave. Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to reveal those to me.
Take that.
Well, hold on now, cowboy. You get all those. Draw 3, discard 2.
Yeah, these ones are gonna get discarded.
Oh, you're putting them back in.
Sorry, that's, there we go.
Damn, my man discarding an energy rune? He's crazy.
Yep, gonna have to go ahead and pass this one along.
Alright, I'll draw. Untap. And I will play an energy. I'll tap 3 and play the Treant that I grabbed last time. So this guy let me search the top 5 and add a plant creature and place the rest of the bottom. Anytime you add cards from deck to hand, you need to reveal them. I just drew 5 instead of search 5, so I'm going to put that. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to keep this. So this will come to hand. Then I'll tap 1 and I'll play it. Now because I'm in my active main phase and I took an action, he also gets a chance to respond to an action. So because I played a card, he can use any active main spell in his hand, or he can also play a card if he would like to.
So I'm gonna play Lightning Vial. Deal 1d4 damage. 3 damage.
That's a 4, buddy.
That's a 4 damage.
What are you targeting with that? I guess you're going to target
this guy here. Yep.
So he'll die. I missed the trigger for this on-play effect, so I'm just going to miss that. But on play, I should have drawn 2, discarded 1, but that's all right. I'll pass.
All right, I'm gonna draw.
Also draw. Let me untap you there.
Let's see. Okay, so I might be doing something a little bit illegal here, but we're gonna Lightning Vial your backline here.
Oh, all right.
3.
Oh, all right. So I should have went into detail about this earlier when you Lightning Vialed this guy, but so whatever line they're on, that's the life and power they have. So on a front line, this guy has 4 life, 4 power. On a back line, this guy has 3 life, 3 power. So that's what these numbers are. These are power and life equal to the line they're on. So front line, back line. So a 4 kills him on the front line. If he would have rolled a 2, it would not have killed him. For this guy, a 3, because he's on the back line, he needs a 3 to kill him, and he got it. So that guy's dead. Oh, actually, sorry. Plants have a unique mechanic called Planted. When they die, they become energy for cards with bloom. And this is a potion vial, so that goes to your energy. And so does this one.
All right. And let's see. We'll go ahead and pass.
All right. Passes. I'll draw 1. I'll play 1 energy. No energy for him to play. Alright, we're going to tap 1. I'm going to play another Purple Lotus Flower. I'm not going to miss my trigger this time, so I'm going to draw 2, discard 1. Ooh, that's what I'd like to see. I'll get rid of this. Alright. Do you have a response?
No response.
Alright, I'm going to tap another energy. Play another plant. Response?
Nope.
I'll tap 2. And I'll play this here card. Target 1 enemy creature with an energy cost of 2 or less than its rate. You don't have any, so I can't. Any response?
I'm going to go ahead and play another Lightning Vial.
Oh, Lord.
Tap that.
And oh, this goes to the... Did you use this this pacify as energy earlier? This one here?
Yes.
Alright, so that goes to the grave now.
Just now. And I rolled a 1. So.
Alright, so you can use your leader effect to twice per turn. After you roll a die for damage, you can target 1 card. You can discard 1 card and re-roll it.
Alright, I am gonna discard a card here. Let's see.
Also, I believe if you push control on and hover over a card, yeah, it zooms the card in. It makes it bigger, so it's easier to see.
We'll discard this one. And try that again. 4.
Oh, you bastard. Alright, my plant is dead. And this guy does not have planted, so he just dies. That'll be my turn.
Alright. We're gonna draw.
I will also draw. Yeah, I'm not using my aura spells. I'm kind of... You would think it's my game, and I've play tested it 30 times. I would know what my cards do.
Let's see. Yeah, I may have misplayed this one a tad, but that's alright. We're gonna play this guy for a cost of 1.
I would.
And we're gonna.
I would play him on the back line there, buddy. He's kind of.
Well, yeah, he's only there so you can see him. And then he goes to the back line. I want to push and spell with an energy cost of 1 or less from your deck, and then 2 in my hand, and then shuffle.
That's on discard.
That is on discard. You are correct. Okay. We're not going to do that, but we are going to tap our energy. And let's see. We'll go ahead and pass.
Alright, I will draw 1. You must have a very bad hand.
Maybe.
Draw 1. Alright, I'll play an energy. 1, 2. I'm gonna tap 2. Play another 1. And we're gonna kill this guy.
Hey. Well. I'm gonna go ahead and find where I put it. I do have a response, if I can find it.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to use my leader effect and draw a card.
There it is. Okay. We're going to play that counter.
Creature summon.
Summon
Oh,
2 or less, destroy it.
Yeah.
And we're going to tap these ones here.
All right, so those will go to the drop. To the grave. That'll die. Well, I'm going to do it again.
Would you be surprised if I said I'm going to do it again?
No. Considering that's Blue's whole shtick, no, I would not.
Well, I'm not going to do it again, so continue.
All right. I'm going to pass. And I did forget about this. All my plants on my turn are +1/+1. So I'm kind of an idiot. Hey, I never said I was good at card games. I'm just making them, which might not be very reassuring for the people who've invested in this on Kickstarter. But hey, you know what? You'll probably be better than I am, so that should make you feel good.
All right, we're going to draw.
I also draw.
Okay, let me untap this. And then I'm going to go ahead and play a Lightning Fairy here.
Oh, all right.
Tap 3, and when it's on play, deal 1d4 damage to a targeted creature. It's going to be your Man-Eater.
That's tap 2.
Roll that.
So I'll tap it.
Yep, we'll tap those. That is a 2. Do we want to risk it again for the biscuit? Yeah, we're gonna. Okay. We'll discard. We'll discard this guy here. Come on, give me a better number. 2. Okay. Well, that's that. I guess we'll go ahead and
play another one.
We might as well go ahead and play another one.
I knew it. All right, I'll kill this.
All right. Anything above a 2, please. Okay, we're gonna. Let's see. This is
actually you just need a 2 because it's your turn. So.
Yeah, that's 1 damage, and then we'll go ahead and
summoning sickness.
Oh yeah. You're right.
But your leader, you can use it twice per turn, not once. So you can use it again.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Give me something better than a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and end my turn there at that one.
All right, so because of the end phase, the damage will fall off, and he'll go back to normal. And I will draw a card.
I'm going to draw.
No energy to play here. We're looking pretty big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still can't do what I want to do here, but that's all right. We're going to tap 1, play that guy. So I'll draw 2, discard 1. I might deck myself out. I'm going to discard this. I feel like I definitely don't need this card into a blue matchup. I'll tap 2. He's tapped out, so I know he doesn't have any response here. And I'll play another one. So now my plants get +2/+2 on my turn. And frontline cards cannot block. I think I said that earlier, but I just want to reiterate that. I can choose to attack them if I want, but they can't block. But I won't. I'll just swing at your leader for 6, and then you lose the difference. So because his leader has 1 power, and my card is technically a 6/3 right now, he will take 5 damage. And then I'll pass. So this guy goes back down to 4-1 because these are no longer active. And I keep forgetting to use my Elven Assistance card, but you know what? I'm boosted.
We're going to draw. And play an energy.
Oh, that's my grave. I'll also draw. And play an energy.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tap one to play this guy here. On play, search top 5 cards of your deck for a spell, reveal it and add it to your hand, and then shuffle. So we'll just do this way. And we're going to go ahead and go with add 1 card for lightning from your hand. Okay, we'll go ahead and take this to the hand. And then these are going to go back.
All right.
So we'll go ahead and we'll tap 3 to play the Cloud Fairy.
Oh.
On play, she gains +1, +0 for each spell in my graveyard. I have, let's look.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Wait.
Yep.
Yep, 5. So she becomes a 6-1.
Yep, 6-1. And then we'll go ahead and swing at your leader for
2
damage.
All right.
And then I will do that again.
I will block with this here mushroom. And this has an on-death effect that I heal 2 when it dies.
Alright, and then we will pass.
All right. I'll draw 1.
I'll draw.
Play an energy. I'm pretty sure I drew almost every energy in my deck this game, which doesn't usually happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I'm going to tap 6. We're playing my big boy here. And I'm going to get rid of these 2 planted cards. And I'm going to play Cow. So my leader effect, I'll draw 1. And then his overgrowth effect will happen, and I will plant 3 cards from my grave. Any response?
Nope.
And then I will get rid of these 3 cards to play Finn. He has Bloom, and if I have 3 or more creatures, he gains Quickness. But he's not a plant, so he doesn't get the +2 from my fields. And I will swing. I'm not going to swing him into your leader. I'm going to swing my... You have a blocker here. So I will swing Finn into your leader first.
Alright, I'm going to eat that damage.
So then, Quickness is an effect that allows you to attack a turn that's played. So Yep, that happened. And then I'll swing my 6/1 plant at your leader. Sorry, 6/3. And you can block with this guy here if you want.
Let's see. Is your cowl?
He does not have quickness. No, he is summoning sickness.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and block that.
All right. And then I'll pass. I should also state you can shift cards during your main phase back to the back line or to the front line. They just can't switch the same turn that they've been played.
All right, we're gonna draw.
I'll also draw.
Okay. Let's see. Two, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go ahead and tap. We're gonna go ahead and tap one to search the top 5 of my deck for a spell. And we'll add that to my hand. And shuffle. And we're gonna do that again.
Oh, sweet lord. He's grabbing all of his spells. Potion seller. Ooh.
Ooh. That's unfortunate. We'll take this one. Shuffle. Okay, let's see. Let's start zapping some stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
What do you
Deal 1d4 damage to a targeted creature. Well, you have blockers, so I'm gonna target one of your purple lotus flowers.
Oh!
That's a fort. And then we're gonna go ahead and
You can target my frontline cards with your cards to attack. So you can target my leader or my frontline. And she's what, a 6/1, I think? Yeah.
She is 6/1, yeah.
Let me put this dice on her real quick.
One Stormborn creature. We're gonna go ahead and swing one of the fairies at Call.
You're gonna suicide her?
Yep.
Alright. So you lose 4. And Call's power will go down to 4.
And then we're gonna go ahead and swing our Cloud Fairy at Call.
And then Call will die, and I will lose 2.
And we'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw. Alright. No energy to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Want to see me play another one?
Ah, you bastard. Alright, we're gonna tap one to
And I'll leader effect to draw.
play Mirren.
Alright. And give himself another blocker. These have bloom, so I'm gonna get rid of these two. Play another Man-Eater Tulip, and 2 or less and destroy it. Can't hit this. I'll kill one of your blockers here. So this has Summoning Sickness, can't swing with this. This has Summoning Sickness, can't swing with this. So I'll swing at you with 6. And I'll swing at you 6 power.
I'm gonna block.
And then I'll swing at you for... I'm going to attack this fairy here for 4. So you'll lose 1 if he goes through.
Yeah, it's gonna go through.
And then I will pass.
Alright, we're gonna draw.
I'll draw.
Play an energy.
None to play for me.
Okay, so since we have 5 in here, I'm going to tap 5 to play good old dragon.
Oh, shnikes.
That's going in the grave. He is summoning sickness, so we're just gonna do that. And then,
I'm gonna, on response, I'm going to tap 1 and play this guy.
we'll go ahead and swing. He is 4. Let's see. We're gonna swing
If I were-
at your Finn.
If I were you, I'd probably kill these plants because they'll become 6s on my turn.
That is very true. We'll swing at a plant. And this is supposed to be a 5.
You just push 5 on it, it'll go to 5. Alright, the plant will die, I will lose 1. Guess I should have played this. That's alright.
Then I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw 1. Play Energy Crystal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to tap 6. Get rid of my planted card here. I think this card needs kind of a nerf. It's kind of strong. But we'll kill your dragon.
Okay, well, that's that.
I think this card might be a little strong. I was playtesting it with Luke the other day, and he said the same thing, and I was kind of adamant. I'm like, I don't think it's that strong. And then after witnessing it, just kill a 10-drop, I'm like, yeah, it might be kind of strong. So I think this will probably be reduced to like 5 costs or less. So if you're a backer and you're looking at this as one of the structure decks, know that this card is probably getting hit. There's like a 98% chance this is getting hit. So swing at you for 4.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna eat that.
Then I'll swing at you for 9.
Alright, I have to block.
And I'll swing at you for 6.
And that's game.
Yeah, we'll go to 5. And, yep. So green is still really strong. Also, I think your hand was kind of bad, personally, but I don't know.
It wasn't the best.
So yeah, as a backer, don't look at this and think green is going to be this powerful on the game because that Lotus this card, not Lotus, Maneater Rose, Carnivorous Rose, that's going to get hit. I'm sorry. But this is why we play test them. But that's a little bit about how the game works. That's some of the game mechanics. So if you'd like to play another, I know the deck that you truly enjoy is this one. You dang dirty peel-off player.
Yeah, we're gonna play that one. This back.
All right, and then I will play white. So this will be game 2. Just gonna put this here. And I think I'll let you go first if you want.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Ewy. Put that back. That back. Actually, I'm gonna put this back
one
too.
back.
Oh, I drew the same cards I discarded. Well, pretty much. That's unfortunate.
Nice. That's what we like to hear.
I think I am getting my cheeks clapped this game, gonna be honest with you.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Gonna go ahead and play an energy.
Ooh, he doesn't draw. Alright, I'll also play an energy.
Yep, kind of forgot to draw, but we'll leave it at that. We're gonna go ahead and play a Burning Valley Recruit. Gonna search the top 5 for a warrior. Energy costs 2 or less, reveal it and add it. Let's see.
You probably want that guy.
Yep, I think I do want that guy. So I'm gonna add him. And we'll pass.
Alright. Before you pass, I'm going to tap this, and we're going to play Sandstorm, and change the line of 1 creature card. So this guy will go to the back line, and because he has a 0 backline power, he will die. And then you'll mill 1, because this deck is mill. Alright, so now my turn comes around. I will draw 1. Not great. This is how great it isn't, actually. I'm going to pass.
Alright, we'll go ahead and draw. Put down an energy. We're going to go ahead and play this guy for 1. And
Play the Martyr for 1.
we are going to not play the Martyr for 1.
Oh.
I'm going to play another Burning Valley Recruit to search the top 5.
So the way I structured this game is kind of like a square system. So green is good into blue. Blue is good into red. Red is good into green. And white is good into... White is kind of like a gimmick color. It can be good into anything. It can also be bad into anything. So it's kind of...
So we're adding a martyr to our hand.
Yep.
And we'll pass.
All right, I'll draw one. And I still don't have another energy marker. This is really, really unfortunate. But I'm going to tap one energy. And I'm going to play another one. So we're going to move... That guy has an on-death effect. I don't want that to happen. So we're going to move him, and he'll die. And then you'll mill one. And then I'll pass.
All right. I'm going to draw.
I'll also draw. Certainly I'll see an energy marker at some point in time. Or I won't. I just need one.
Go ahead and tap one to play a martyr. And we're going to do that again. We're going to play 2 martyrs. And we'll swing at you with a loyalist for 3.
All right.
And pass.
I'll draw. Oh, this is it's unreal. The RNGesus is not on my side. All right, I'll pass. Kind of want to shuffle this, but
wow, okay.
that would be illegal.
All right, we're going to draw one.
We'll also draw one. Oh, thank God.
Let's see. Wow, okay. We're going to play another loyalist.
This guy's got all the searchers.
And we're going to search top 5.
There's no maximum hand size, so there's that.
None of these can be added, so a bit unfortunate.
Hey, don't feel bad. You could have whiffed an energy for like the first, for the first 4 turns.
All right, we'll swing at you again with the loyalist.
All right.
And we'll pass.
All right, I'll draw one. I'll finally play an energy marker.
I will also play one.
I'll tap 2. I'll play this burb. And that lets me search for another energy marker, which I will grab. And then I'll pass because I gots to.
All right, we're drawing. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and play a aura spell, the Eternal Sun. There it is. There's the spot. All warrior type creatures are going to gain +1/+1.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to go ahead and swing at you with a recruit for 4.
Ow.
And we're just going to do that again. And then we'll pass.
All right, I will draw.
I'm going to draw.
And I'll play an energy marker. I'm going to move this bird to my back line here. I guess I probably should have played him on my back line to begin with. Then we're going to tap 3. And I'm going to play this guy on my back line. On play, reveal 1 animal from your deck, add it to your hand, then shuffle. And then I will pass.
All right, draw. Okay, we're gonna. Ooh, wow. All right. We're gonna tap 3 to play Nostro. All of my Burning Valley gets +1 for the front line. So these guys are gonna be at 5.
Yep.
And they're gonna swing.
I'll block with the burb. Oh, yeeted him.
And we'll do it again.
So I'll block with this guy, and he has an on-death effect. Summon an animal from your hand with an energy cost of 3 or less. So we're going to summon the wolf.
Alright, pass.
I'll draw one. Well, I think I have to make the safe play here. I'm going to have to tap 2. I'm going to play another bird because I really need energy. Then I'll swing my wolf, excuse me, into Nostro.
I'm gonna block it.
Yep.
This guy does have an on death effect. Add a skill as energy from my deck. And then shuffle.
So my wolf has Swift, so he moves after he attacks, and he moves after he blocks. Then I'll pay another energy. We'll play another Sandstorm, and we will move... That guy's an on death. I don't want that to trigger, so we're going to move this guy back.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? It doesn't kill him because you have Eternal Sun.
Oh, that is right.
But you will mill a card.
Oh, another one.
And I will pass.
I'm gonna draw. And play an energy.
I'll also play an energy. Probably should have saved that, honestly. But
We'll move him back to the front line. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tap 2. This is going to summon 1 creature from my grave. The energy cost of 2 or less. I'm sure you know what's coming back.
oh, another
Where
one.
is he? The Martyr.
Oh.
Alright, so we are going to swing for... This guy has 5. We'll swing at you for 5.
They're all 5s. I'll block with the bird.
Okay. So, quick question. Am I
Yep.
able to target specific cards in the back line?
Yes, as long as I have no frontline creatures, you can target backline cards.
Alright, so this recruit's going to go ahead and attack that wolf.
He die.
And I'm assuming since it's a tie, they both die? Or is it just the one?
5/5. Yeah, they both die. Yep. Or no, sorry. Attacker wins ties. Attackers win ties when attacking backline cards.
Okay. And then we'll swing at you for 6.
That's gonna hurt.
And we'll pass.
I think my goose is cooked.
You're up.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Although I don't know that there's much I can do here. I'm going to tap 1. Play this guy on my back line. So I'll draw 1, and I'll move, I guess it doesn't matter, I'll move that to the back line. Then I'll tap 3. I'll play another one of these guys. Oh, you'll mill 1. There are no animals. Oh, there's one.
Another burb.
Another burb, and then I'll pass.
Okay. We're going to move this guy. Well, first we'll draw. And rotate these guys back. Now, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm lacking a bit of energy here, I'm going to tap 2 to play a spell. Lets me destroy one of my creatures I control to gain 5 influence. So we'll do that.
I'm going to assume you're killing the martyr.
I am killing the martyr. And then his on death effect will activate. This is supposed to be 23. We'll add an energy. And let's see. 2 blockers, you're all tapped out. We'll tap another 2, and we'll play this guy. He does have quickness, so he can attack the same turn he's played. We're gonna swing at, I guess it doesn't matter, we'll swing directly at you for 5.
Let's see, 5, 5, 5. What's this guy? This guy's 7. Yikes. I'll block with this guy, so he'll die.
We're gonna do that again.
I'll block with this guy, so then he will play animal when he dies. We'll play this on my back line.
And we're gonna swing at you with Nostro. He is 6. Oh, all others, so sorry, he's 5.
Okay, so I'll take that.
And we'll swing at you for 7.
And then I'll block that one.
Kind of done goof that, but that's alright. We'll pass.
Alright, I will untap and draw. Playing energy.
I'll also play an energy.
We got 5 energy up. Ain't looking good. Ain't looking good. I'll tap 2. We'll play this guy here.
Okay, in response, we're going to play a martyr.
Alright. Well, let's just call her what she is here. Play this. When the position of one of my creatures changes by card effect, you landslide 1 card. So I'll swing at your leader for...
We're gonna block that.
And he'll move, and then you'll mill 1.
I will mill first. Dang it. And on death effect.
And then I pass, and that's a GG's.
Yep. We'll just all come at you at once.
I'll run away. So that's That's all four of the starter decks there. Unfortunately, you couldn't see a great hand for all of them, but you know that just kind of happens in TCG. Sometimes you whiff, but also you can construct your decks however you want. These are just the starter decks. These are everything that comes in them. You can kind of build them around to your specific play style. Most of them come with what I believe are, four ofs of pretty important cards, and a fair amount of what I think would be good. But obviously, they're up to your discretion to build. Deck construction in this game looks a little different. I think, as you'll notice, there are no, specific energy requirements for any creature. They're just all a number. So this is 6, that's 3, 1. There's no color for the energy, and that's because when you're building a deck, you can have any spell or any creature of the leader's color, or any creature that matches one of the leader's traits. So James here is a human mage, so you can have any creature that is a human or a mage in him, and all white spells. Same with pretty much every deck. Any human that is a warrior, and all red spells. Any elven that is an inventor, and all blue spells, and so on and so forth. So as future sets come out, there's going to be a lot of, I'm sure, intricate combos that people play. Instead of sticking to a traditional monocolor deck, they'll be playing human-themed decks, or elven-themed decks, or plant-themed decks, strictly. So that's kind of the idea behind that, is to kind of spice up some deck construction. But thanks for watching, and hopefully you were able to learn a little bit how the game plays. And Jordan, thanks for helping me with the how to play.
Yep.